Is Secretary of State Hillary Clinton right to say that the U.S. should accept some of the responsibility for the drug problems in Mexico?
I would say no. I mean, in the sense of, I know she's talked about the gun problem, about coming to Mexico, but I think in the sense it is an internal responsibility of the Mexican government to police their own citizens.
There's no demand, there's no supply, and then we're right there, right by them. So, and I'm from Arizona, so I know firsthand how the Mexican economy or the problems there leak into the United States. So, yes, I do agree with that.
To a point, I think there's probably a little bit of that due to the fact that there is usage in the United States.
We've sort of cast a blind eye to it, not taking it as seriously as it is.
Do you think that the violence that's happening in Mexico will have an effect on U.S. security?
Sure. I mean, I think it already has to a certain degree, but it could spill over further, and there are legitimate security concerns.
Well, what happens in Mexico, as long as it stays in Mexico, isn't a threat to the United States.
There's a large population of Mexican people here in the U.S. Violence could actually flow into the U.S. borders and affect the people of the U.S. citizens.
The freedom of the guns that's going down there and the violence that's part of that certainly is a threat to the people that live there, but to our general security, no.
How do you think that Clinton's approach to international issues will impact the image of the United States abroad?
So far, so good, I would say. It's a little bit early for a good report card.
Well, I think she has a very undiplomatic approach to things, which can't be effective as a Secretary of State.
I think Clinton's and Obama's approach to the international world is a little bit more user-friendly.
I think that it'll have both a positive and negative effect. I think statements like this is going to have a negative effect on some countries who feel that she's basically overstating. But I think that her overall approach is going to have a positive effect on the fact that she's being more open with a lot of the countries, which is something our last two administrations have not done.